Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is Zen from Zen World. Some of you are probably like, Zen, you're in the same clothes that you were in yesterday." That's because I recorded all the videos on the same day. So we're doing a review and a rundown, a micro rundown on Blackest Night. This won't be a long video, but just a video to really capture the insight into how amazing this book is. Now, I know I'm pretty much saying that for all the books, and that's because I'm pretty much doing rundown reviews for all the books that I think are pretty good. And the ones that I think that you all should go read, because again, this whole channel is about nostalgia and getting that hype for books that came out, and so that everyone could go out and read them, right? So this one is an alteration on the Blackest Night story, and we're given the story through the eyes and voice of Tempest Fugonaut, who seems to be kind of like the Watcher from Marvel, and he's basically watching the Dark Multiverse and the regular multiverse. So in this alteration of the story, Sinestro goes through a range of decisions that are much different from the normal DC continuity, and he teams up with the likes of Lobo, Dove, and also Mr. Miracle. Those that team is pretty diverse and they never really come together, but they come together and it makes total sense in this story where they have to go to the outskirts of the source wall in order to kind of come up with the solution. Now, the solution that they come up with can reset things for the better, but what ends up happening is that Lobo is seemingly the person who comes to the aid to then transfer his essence of life in order to eradicate the entirety of the Black Lantern's corpse, right? And the way they devise the plan is genius from Sinestro. So the way the book ends basically is this one doesn't end like the other Blackest Night books in the sense that it usually ends in a grim story. Now this one does end in a grim way, but pretty much just for Sinestro, as he's kind of like the Limbo Lantern. And the reason why I'm saying the Limbo Lantern is because he's part and partial to both um, the light, the White Lantern, and also the Black Lanterns too. So as you can see in this cover, real quick, he is half of his face kind of looks decayed as the Black Lantern, and then the other half is held up by the light, right? So he's kind of like in that middle way limbo period between life and death. So it's a really cool and amazing book. I would encourage anyone to go out and read this. If anything, I would definitely give this a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for me is not bad at all. 7 is really good, and then anything above 7 is just like pretty stellar to me. I wish the book was a little bit longer, but one of the things that I am hyped and excited to see is where Sinestro is going to go moving forward, because at the end of the book we kind of see Sinestro, spoiler alert, he is in that limbo format. He's at the edge of his universe. He sees everything that's happening in his universe, but he's also trying to escape it because he's kind of like by the source wall area, and Tempest Fugonaut is not going to let him escape. So we might see him in a big upcoming event as the Limbo Lantern. Now I know that kind of sounds weird, the Limbo Lantern, but he is what he is. I'm enjoying Sinestro. I never used to enjoy his character, but ever since I read that book with him as a Purple Lantern in Year of the Villain #1, when he just devised the plan to kind of take over those alien based gods and on a micro plane. It's just his character just has really come to light for me. So I'm enjoying Sinestro as a whole entire character. Maybe I've never really invested in his character before, and I'm seeing him in a new light. But anyway, this book was amazing. Again, an 8 out of 10. Let's go out and check out Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Blackest Night. It's pretty good. Anyway, this is Zen from Zen World saying peace, love, and prosperity. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another review. I may be in the same clothes because I may be recording it again, or I may be in something else. But with that being said, take care, everyone.